morning. William here in my condo in Bangkok. I've been trying to get into this digital nomad life for many years now, and I feel like I'm finally maturing in the process. I got a remote cybersecurity job. You know, becoming a digital nomad is not just a one and done thing. It is a process. I'm gonna talk to you about the process and what I've gone through when we go to Singapore. Cycute and I are flying out of two different airports because I got a cheaper flight, so she's flying out of Suvarnabhumi and I'm flying out of Don Mueang. So, I'm getting ready here in the condo. Gonna take the train to Don Mueang. Let's go to Singapore and work as a digital nomad. If you are flying internationally out of Don Mueang Airport, there are basically no food options once you go through security and get to the gates. There's McDonald's and Starbucks. That's pretty much it. So I think I'm gonna try to eat after I check in before I go through security here. Oh my God, what the f? I guess the advice here would be don't fly the budget airlines unless you really need to save $100. You can spare the extra $100, you won't have to wait in this f***ing long ass line.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, Singapore. Gotta find Cycute. Where's she at? Where in the world is my MILF girlfriend? There she is.
I'm tired.
Too bad. She just walked away from her backpack with her laptop in it. Alright, we're gonna eat up here in this food court, 24-hour food court in the Changi airport. Looks like Cycute's getting some Indian food. I might follow suit.
Number 3, sir? Nice one, right?
Yeah. Lobby seems pretty dope. Finishing up checking in. Let's get up to the room here.
I just need 2 signatures over here. One is for a non-smoking hotel, and the other one will be authorization of a credit card, please. Alright, thank you so much. So allow me to be holding a number of $1,870. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a bit smaller. And super expensive for a tiny little room. 280 Singapore dollars a night, and that's a special rate, right?
Yeah, this is corporate.
Oh yeah, got the Nespresso machine. What the f? This room is tiny. There's not even a closet. Not even a closet to put the clothes in. Not even a desk. Just this pathetic little outcropping. My advice for being a digital nomad in Singapore is don't come to Singapore. This automatic toilet just keeps going off and cleaning itself. Well, the lobby was super cool, but this room is super tiny. Welcome to Singapore. I'm gonna check out the gym and the pool.
Dripping out the fina, I'm 715, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I'm on my business, stack chicken like what it's gon' be. True in the cut, hey, you want us red run when I tell a big piece. Love is love. Love is love. Bendo with the switch again. Boy deliver like he happening. Core with digits, give him estimates. Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby.
Lift it. That's it. Only 400 more. Kick it high until you die.
I'm not gonna die.
Higher. Oh yeah. Work it, girl. Work it. Twerk it, work it. Pulse it. Oh yeah. Squeeze it. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. You quit?
Can you just do something? Same.
Good job. You can't walk now.
True in the cut, hey, you want us red run when I tell a big piece. Love is love. Love is love. Adios. Love is love.
Alright, I'm really tired now, so I'm gonna take a shower and go to sleep. But I'll give you the debrief in the morning. Alright, see ya. Morning. Love it when they got some good coffee in the room. This Nespresso machine. Well, I'll just tell you about my life story. When I was a teenager and coming out of high school, I was a musician. I was into rap and heavy metal and all of this stuff. I was in a rap group, I was in bands and stuff. Smoking a lot of ganja. I went to college after high school and I started taking different courses. Then took world religions and I was like, this is cool. And then I took psychology and I thought that was really cool. And I took anthropology and I thought that was really cool. I continued my studies, ended up getting 2 bachelor's degrees in psychology and religious studies. Became a Buddhist monk for a month, and then I became a monk again for 4 months. And then while I was getting my master's degree, I traveled to Asia for the first time, actually. So I went to Japan and China. I struggled to become a professor and get paid well for it because as an adjunct professor, you don't get paid much at all. So I had to be an adjunct professor at 3 different colleges to actually make a livable wage. So that wasn't really sustainable. I looked into getting a PhD. I went to England, did more traveling. I actually got accepted into a PhD program at University of Bristol in England, but it was like, there's no money in that really. So I, of course, loved all this traveling and wanted to do more of it. So I got it in my head that I wanted to be a digital nomad. And so I thought that either programming or cybersecurity would get me there. My best friend from childhood, I was always interested in hacking from a young age, but my best friend from childhood, shout out to you, you know who you are. He continued into cybersecurity and he's a really high level cybersecurity engineer. So he was a mentor to me. Thank you very much. I got a tech support job doing tech support for live streaming video for all of the sports networks. So I was doing tech support through live chat and email for NFL, NBA, UFC, all these different sports networks. Got my bachelor's in IT, got my master's in cybersecurity, started studying for cybersecurity certifications, Security Plus, Pen Test Plus, CISA Plus, Cybersecurity Analyst, CEH, Certified Ethical Hacker. These are all certifications I ended up getting. So while I was at this tech support job, it was around 2016, 2017, I got really into crypto. And then this was before crypto really blew up. So I was obsessed with crypto and I was like, this stuff is gonna blow up. All my extra money I put into crypto. So I had a bunch of crypto. The crypto started to go up. So I quit my job. I was living off of crypto. I lived off of crypto for a while. I quit my job and moved to Japan. I fucked up. I moved to Japan without a long-term visa. So I was there trying to get a job there to get a work visa, and nobody will touch you in Japan if you're on a tourist visa. And then, so I started looking into getting an education visa, and then the pandemic hit. And crypto crashed along with the stock market. So I had to panic sell all of my crypto. I had to sell all of my crypto and leave Japan. So I came back to the US because of the situation that happened at the beginning of 2020 that affected everyone in the world. Actually, so when I came back from Japan in 2020 and the worldwide situation was still on, I was still doing my master's degree in cybersecurity, so I hadn't finished that yet. And I was still getting my certifications. I got hired at my first job in cybersecurity. So that was great. The company that I worked for and the people that I worked with were fantastic. They helped train me to be a cybersecurity analyst. But what I didn't realize when I first got into this stuff is that a lot of companies that you work for in cybersecurity particularly don't want you to work from other countries because you're passing that data across international boundaries. Company that I was working for got bought by Deloitte. I got promoted to be a low-level manager of all of the analysts, but then they didn't give me a raise, so I started applying for jobs all over the world, Thailand, Japan, US, different countries. I got an interview with the company in Thailand, a fintech company, and they ended up giving me a job offer. And right then, that week, I got a gigantic raise from Deloitte, but I still took the job in Thailand. So, being obsessed with Asia and being able to combine my two passions of Asian studies and working in tech and cybersecurity, I moved to Thailand to work for this fintech company. So that's what got me living in Bangkok. And then a year later, I got laid off from that job. That's when I started doing this YouTube thing, traveled more around Southeast Asia. And now I got hired by a hospitality company doing cybersecurity, and I work hybrid but mostly remote. Yeah, so I made it. I'm a digital nomad. Woo! It's been a many-year journey. Great success. I would think it's gonna be so romantic and perfect and stuff when I get there, but it's just like wherever you go, there you are. So it's like there's still struggles, and you know, I've been traveling a lot lately. The past year, I have been traveling all over Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Singapore, different places in Thailand, and it's like, I wouldn't have it any other way. I have no regrets, but it definitely gets exhausting for me. Like, I'm an ambivert, I guess, where like being around a lot of people a lot of the time, it definitely drains me. I can be extroverted at times, but I also like my alone time, and the logistics and just the minutia of traveling, like going through airports, going through security, just being crammed in a bus with a bunch of other people like a herd of cattle, like when I got off the plane yesterday here in Singapore. It's like, man, it's just exhausting. Like, it just comes with the territory to be able to travel around and see all of these amazing places. So, I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain, but I'm just trying to give you the reality of the situation. You might be a more positive, energetic person than me. I need coffee. I definitely need coffee for this shit. But yeah, it's all good. I mean, we're here. We're digital nomading it. Yeah. Cheers. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of work here, and then I think today I'm gonna go to the Botanical Gardens. I'm not 100% sure. It's pretty overcast and stuff, but let me think about it while I do some work real quick. Under the blood, I may say under the blood. I have arrived at Amoy's Street Food Center. Let's get some street food at the Hawker Center. Sorry, how about chicken rice? Big size? That was some good, tasty chicken rice. I'm gonna just pop back up to the hotel and grab some stuff, and then we'll go to the Botanical Gardens. Yeah, once again, I'm surprised at how many people I see smoking cigarettes here, especially women. You don't see that much in Thailand other than in the red light districts, but yeah, a bunch of business women here seem to be smoking cigarettes. All right, we are here at the Singapore Botanic Gardens, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So I came here for one thing in particular, and that is the Orchid Garden. Singapore is pretty undisputedly the orchid capital of the world. I have to do more research about this, but I think this is where the National Orchid Society was founded. The Orchid Garden here is world famous, and I am an orchid enthusiast. I used to have an orchid collection back in Florida, and I just started buying orchids in Bangkok, so I am quite enthused to check out the Orchid Garden here, so I'm trying to find it. Life is good. This is beautiful. Love it. Love it. You know, as I get older, and especially since I moved to Bangkok in the big city, I came to realize with my health that I really need to get out into nature like this and breathe the clean air and look at the trees and the plants. This is beautiful. I love it. I've been digging orchids for many years. They got so many different types of orchids here. It is spectacular. Love it. Oh, it's healing me. It's healing my mind and my body. You know, I was talking about being a digital nomad earlier, and another thing you gotta keep in mind about me is that not only at the same time as I'm working my cybersecurity job, I'm also doing this YouTube thing. And it's harder than it looks. I know you may have heard other YouTubers say that before, but it's true. I mean, you don't just switch on the camera and record and just willy-nilly go whatever. If you're not intentional about what you're doing and putting effort into the filming, then it doesn't come out good. There's definitely effort that goes into the YouTubing thing, as well as me working my full-time remote cybersecurity job. But yeah, today has been an R&R day. It's actually a holiday in Thailand where I'm based, and so I don't have to work today, but for the next 4 days I will be working. But today is my rest and relaxation day here in the Orchid Garden at the Singapore Botanic Gardens. Oh! Man, this is beautiful. It's so awesome. I'm digging it. So, orchids and flowers are one of the many things that I'm interested in. I have diverse interests across many different domains, which you may know if you've watched some of my other videos. Either way, subscribe to this channel if you want to see someone who is multi-dimensional and eclectic, diverse. Sir William Elioche. Some awesome looking houses down here on this road next to the Botanic Garden. Yeah, Singapore might be a good place to live if you got a bunch of money and investments and passive income or something like that. You're just a bit older and want a place to retire peacefully. Then Singapore might be nice, but if you are not or don't have those things, Singapore might be a bit boring or something like that. But yeah, I'm learning to appreciate Singapore for what it is and what it has and what it does. These botanic gardens were fantastic. I really loved this visit. Now I'm gonna go back to Chinatown and meet up with Cute. There's the Scrampy. How was your day?
Very nice. I have a story to tell you too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gonna have some dumplings up in here. Yeah, boy. Get the spicy dumpling.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Baby, so scrampy.
Baby, so scrampy. Baby, so scrampy. Baby, so scrampy. She's also f***ing vampy.
Red Bull. Got a Red Bull. All right. We're gonna go back to the hotel and work out. And then we're gonna eat again. We gotta lift, bro. It's time to lift, bro. Let's go. Some burrito for delivery. Yeah, post-workout burrito.
Woo! Arriba! It's a fiesta! Here we go! Yeah! Woo! Did a nice workout. Now we're gonna eat my burrito. Yeah, 1,000 baht burrito. Great success. It was an expensive burrito, but at least it's delicious. Saying you weren't hungry until you get a taste of the food.
I just wanted. You stop. Ah. Oh, good. My God. It's so good.
Scarf down that delicious burrito. It was good. Now I'm gonna take a shower and just chill for the rest of the night. See you tomorrow for working here in Singapore. Good morning. I'm gonna start today by checking some emails because just went through a 3-day weekend and a lot of my team is in another country on the other side of the world. Let's see how many emails I've got. Yep, I have 247 new emails from the long weekend. Fantastic. Yeah, just doing a bunch of work here. Like I said before, don't really want to be too negative about being a digital nomad because it's definitely worth it, but you're still working. I mean, it's great because you get to see the world, but you're working while you're doing it, so keep that in mind. On a completely different note, you got one of these fancy Japanese toilets in the hotel here. It'd be making noises and doing all kinds of stuff all day and all night. It's kind of annoying. Cute is back. We are so hungry. It's 4 o'clock and we're gonna eat lunch.
I'm starving.
Let's go have some spicy noodles.
I can eat the whole elephant now.
You can eat the whole Italian sausage.
It's only one and small. I mean sausage is small.
These fried dumplings are the bomb at this place. Thank you. Oh, all right, that was good. Now I got a meeting for the next hour, so I'm gonna attend this meeting with my team, get some more work done.
Hi, sir.
But this has to be.
So in this hotel, they got these automatic toilets, and so I'm peeing at the toilet in the lobby, and it just starts closing while I'm peeing. And as you know, you can't stop going once you started, so I had to pee all over the top of the toilet seat. What the f***? All right, we're back up here in the room. I gotta do more work. We're gonna go work out in a bit. More work. It was cool. We were chilling in the lobby and they got the tea ceremony down there. So the guy was serving us hot tea the whole time that I was in my meeting and working down there. It's nice. This bed is so comfortable. It's like a cocoon. It's just like, you just sink into it and it wraps you up. Ow! Babe?
It's
You
wrapping.
just drilled the water bottle into the side of my head.
It's wrapping. It's like, I just visualize it.
Have you heard that joke that's like, we spend the first 9 months of our existence trying to get out of the pussy, and then we spend the whole rest of our lives trying to get back in it. Scrampy poo. We're gonna walk around Chinatown. Walk around Chinatown. Yeah, it's pretty boring. I mean, Chinatown is mostly just touristy shops. There's a few other things, like the complex with the Hawker Center and the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple, which is very cool. But other than that, all touristy shops and restaurants. That's what Chinatown is. That's one good thing about Singapore, is that even if you're lost, you're good. It's no problem. You can easily find your way around if you're near a train station, that is. Otherwise, it might be a little bit difficult, but at least English is a language here, so not much of a language barrier. Bangkok is definitely not a pedestrian-friendly city, but here in Singapore, big wide walkways, it's nice. And it's so much nicer to walk here because there's not a bunch of like dust and pollution that you're breathing in, you know, like when we walk like a few minutes in Bangkok, I feel so dry, you know, because everything's so like dusty and dry, like yeah, I mean the pollution from the vehicles and then just the pollution from the burning of the crops. And that's another thing that's weird about Singapore, is that like the cheap food is good and tasty, but then if you try to spend more, in my experience, try to spend more and go to a more upscale place, the food isn't even that good. It's strange. This whole video is gonna be kind of paradoxical or maybe even pointless, because the average digital nomad is not gonna be coming to Singapore to work from. Maybe for a few days in transit or something, but like it's so expensive, like you're not gonna be staying up in this place. Honestly, I'm only able to come because she comes for work.
You have your beef brisket sandwich.
Yes, that's for me.
Alright. You're blogging?
Yes,
You're a
sir.
blogger? Wow, amazing. I like the confidence of people who are making money from the blogging, you know?
Yeah.
Enjoy!
Thanks. right. What do you want to do?
It's a good place to spend your money if you don't know where to go and spend your money.
Yeah, we could go back, go to the gym.
Yeah. Brand name here. I mean, Gucci, Chanel, everything here are more expensive than Thailand. I mean, by the review I saw in the internet too, confirm that even the same brand name here is more expensive than Thailand. Or I did some research before we came out. The Goyard tote that I told I want, right? But I checked the price in Singapore and in Japan. In Japan it's cheaper, more than 10,000 baht cheaper.
Look at the Scrampy. Look at the Scrampy eating cakes. Lil Scrampy likes her desserts. We're exhausted. We've both been working hard. I got multiple projects at work, feeling a bit stressed. Flying back to Bangkok tomorrow, but I'm gonna make more digital nomad videos, not just like this, but also even more informative ones where I talk more about the details and things like that. So subscribe to the channel for more digital nomad content. I'll see you soon from another country in Asia. Peace.